We want to welcome you to the Knobnoster High School graduation for the class of 2015. This broadcast is being provided by Knobnoster High School Business Department. We want to take this opportunity to thank our platinum sponsors, Roundabout Cafe and Ice Cream Shop, Ready Set Grow Daycare, and Bryant Motors. Or our orange level sponsors, Septagon Construction, Missouri Leadership Now, Subway, The Photographer. Our black level sponsors, Matthews Ace Hardware, Pizza Hut, and Knobnoster's United Methodist Church.
Good afternoon. I am Carissa Roadman, the Knobnoster High School Senior Class President. On behalf of the Knobnoster School Board of Education, the Superintendent of Schools, and the class of 2015, it is my pleasure to welcome faculty, staff, parents, family, and friends to our graduation ceremony. I'm so very proud to be a member of this class because of our many achievements, both individually and as a group. However, not only am I proud of our past achievements, but I am also proud of what lies on the horizon for all of us. Some of us will serve our country by enlisting in the armed forces. Some of us will extend our education by attending a college or trade school. Some of us will continue to compete in athletics or express ourselves through the arts. Some of us will enter the job force. Without a doubt, these endeavors will shape us into better versions of ourselves, and this is what perhaps gives me the greatest pride. I wish you all the very best as you go forth with your future endeavors, but for now, let's relax and enjoy our day, for this will be a lifetime memory which we will all share and always cherish.
Integrity and rigorous coursework are cornerstones of the curriculum at Knob-Noster High School. It is the goal of the Board of Education that our students be recognized for academic excellence. The following students have earned special recognition through their hard work and diligence. Students earning the recognition of cum laude with a 3.67 to 3.82 grade point average are Jacob Andrews, Jessica Axton, Asia Casey, Bethany Jordan, McKaylee Stice, and Elisa Thomas. Thank you, students. Students earning the recognition of magna cum laude with a 3.83 to 3.99 grade point average are Sydney Bierman, Michaela Ellis, Logan Lauber, Donovan McGoldrick, and Jared Yates. Thank you, students. Students earning the recognition of summa cum laude with a 4.0 and above grade point average are Savannah Aquino, Jordan Melching, Kristen Orndorff, Rachel Palomo, Carissa Roadman, and Joelle Tuggle. Thank you, students. The state of Missouri recognizes graduating seniors who have demonstrated outstanding aptitude on the American College Test, better known as the ACT exam. The national average score for this test is 22 out of a possible 36. The state of Missouri awards $2,000 annually for up to 5 years to any student scoring a minimum of 30 on the ACT if they choose to attend a college or university in Missouri. This award, as known, is the Bright Flight Scholarship. Less than 2% of Missouri's graduating seniors attain this level of academic excellence. One individual from the Non-Noster High School class of 2015 has earned distinction as a Bright Flight Scholar. That recipient is Jacob Weinman. Thank you, Jacob. Jacob definitely deserves applause for that outstanding achievement. He is among a very elite group.
Good afternoon. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce Carissa Roadman. She was involved in many activities in and outside of school, all while being an honor student. She participated in softball, basketball, and track. She was a member of band, National Honor Society, and Student Council. She soared with great expectations as senior class president and accomplished many tasks. And lastly, she was by far the best locker partner I've had for the last 4 years. Please help me welcome Carissa Roadman.
Again, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Carissa Roadman, and what an honor it is to speak to you on this special day, class of 2015. Thank you, staff and fellow students, for this opportunity, and well, seniors, we made it. As a 2015 class president, I stand on this podium today to have a conversation with you about how we really have reached a milestone in our lives. Even though we are graduating from a small high school in a small town, we will soon enter a much bigger world where we put our knowledge to a test. Every day after coming home from school and sports practice, my mom and dad was asking me the question, "What did you learn today?" Sometimes I would tell them a fact or two, and other times I would tell them that I did not really learn anything new. But in reflecting on that question, what did you learn today, and applying it to the moment by asking myself, what did I learn over the past 4 years, I know those facts I share day to day are not what matter most. What matters most is the very fact that Noster High School has prepared all of us for the future by teaching us how to learn and how to think rather than what to think. Further reflection on that question, what did I learn over the past 4 years, has led me to the conclusion that despite how much I did not believe my parents and loved ones when they told me that my high school years would fly by, it really does. As I speak on behalf of the class and I, parents, we never thought we would say these words, but you were right. Over the past 4 years, we did have quite a bit of fun, and we engaged in the classroom, before and after school activities, and everywhere in between. And through it all, we were also expected to constantly reflect on our past, deal with the present, and plan for the future. And as weighty as such expectations were, how awesome is it that we are more prepared for the future as a result of doing our best to live up to them. But what's next? Well, that's up to us. We have been told to follow our dreams ever since preschool, but what if some of our dreams along the way were unrealistic? If we would have all stuck with our first childhood dreams, the world likely would be overrun with superheroes and princesses. Since then, many of us have probably envisioned ourselves as astronauts, veterinarians, doctors, and athletes. The list goes on and on of occupations that we dreamed of pursuing due to the prospect of excitement, the fame, and the chance to help others. And now our dreams are likely different. And for some of us, that is probably something we should be thankful for. Nevertheless, it is important for us to remember we are authors of our dreams in pondering the question, what's next? We must take ownership in our aspirations and actively work towards truly achieving them, because this is our moment. No matter what your dream is right now, know that if you don't achieve it in the near future, you haven't failed. Furthermore, don't be scared of new dreams that might take you down another avenue. All of us seniors have potential, and if we use that for the better, our dreams can come true. If we all make one of our dreams come true, we will leave our mark on society because we are the future. Winston Churchill once said, "This is not the end, this is not the beginning, but it's perhaps the end of the beginning." Getting our diplomas today marks this, so what's not to be enthused about? As time goes on, our maturity will deepen. After graduating, we won't have to raise our hand and ask to do a simple task like going to the restroom. Everything we do will be up to us, even what we eat. On Wednesdays, don't expect a chicken patty with a side of mashed potatoes and a slice of bread. As your maturity deepens and you gain greater independence and a louder voice, don't let the noise of others' thoughts and opinion mask your own. Have the nerve to follow your own heart and intuition. In following our hearts, we will go our separate ways. The best friends that you have now may not be the ones you have next year. Heck, your friendships might look entirely different next month. One thing not forgotten is the memories we made and the struggles we went through. And yes, the struggle was real. We went through the good times and the bad together. And although it might be difficult to fathom right now, there will be bigger challenges in the world, harder than passing Ms. Mosier's math class. And even greater times than home sporting events where we cheered like crazy. As a class, we bonded, and our memories and experience are the common denominator that will help us in facing the real-world problems that might be thrown on us. In just a short time, we will toss up our caps right over there to celebrate our last memory together. So, as we prepare ourselves to make that last memory together and go our separate ways, I leave you with this. Chase your dream. Whether it's being a princess or superhero, a dream achieved by you will push society in a positive direction. Most importantly, chase something you believe you cannot achieve in order to grow yourself and further those around you. Because once you do achieve that dream, you'll be surprised what true potential you guys have. Thank you very much for all your time today, and congrats to all of us, class of 2015.
Good job, Karissa. It is also my honor and pleasure to introduce Mr. Thomas Duane. He is a graduate of University of Central Missouri. He graduated with summa cum laude with a bachelor's degree in science education and English. He has taught at Knob School District for 3 years as a 6th grade language arts teacher and a high school language arts teacher. His intelligence, sense of humor, hellos in the hallway, and outgoing personality is what the students of Knob know him by. Please help me welcome Mr. Thomas Duane.
can hear me, right? Okay, good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, earthlings and otherwise, greetings. Greetings to the class of 2015, for this is your day. Greetings to your parents, because they brought you not only here, but here in a I wouldn't exist without you sense. Greetings to your siblings and classmates and uncles and aunts and grandparents and neighbors for their support of your education. And to the faculty here at Knob Noster School District who help you develop your already burgeoning talents, which will be invaluable to you in the workforce and otherwise. Graduation is a time for remembrance. You have been hearing stories of the past for the past few weeks, and you likely will hear them for a few weeks more. The first day you realized in a deeply traumatic fashion that there would be no recess after elementary school. Of the day you got the talk and the video in elementary school. Of the day you earned a subpar grade on an exam, or even the time you thought you'd fail and you still got an A. These reminiscences are what you take from this point forward, and they are with what you will bore your future children. These are the stories and songs of yourselves, an opportunity for you to sound your barbaric yaps over the roofs of the world. That's a line from Walt Whitman. You thought you'd get away with one last literature lesson, huh? Not to get all Dead Poets Society on you, but this allusion is quite appropriate for the occasion because you are all going to go out into the world. And in that quest to live a fulfilled life, you will need to make your mark on the world. One way you do that is to yop. A yop is a harsh or coarse cry or yell. So, in the spirit of a well-rounded education, I would like all the graduates to yop. Let out your best guttural yell into the world. I'll give an example. Ah! Don't yelp too close into the mic. Tell them you added this. Now you try. I'll do my best Mr. Hunter impersonation and signal you when to stop yapping. Otherwise, this is going to turn into chaos. So, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, make your mark on the world. Go. They don't do that in class. When I ask them to stop talking, they continue usually. All right. That was amazing. Thank you. You will all have to work hard to do whatever fields of profession you seek. While it is a good exercise in letting out all the potential energy you contain, professional yopper isn't a job that will pay the bills, unless you are in some weird band. And what would you call a yopper? Yopsy? ASAP Yoppy? Lil Yopper? 2 yops? Oh well, let's move on. Some of you have a great idea what you want to do. Welding school. Go to a college and become a doctor. Right there. Yep, there we go. Or even to become an educator, which isn't too bad of a job if I do say so myself. Along the way, some of you have to put aside dreams, like playing in the NBA. I'm sorry, Alex. For something more modest to pay the bills and provide yourself and eventually, possibly, a family. I have no doubt that each of you will find your niche and achieve greatness in either grandiose or modest ways. I promised myself I wouldn't try to burden